Stop! Yo! Something tells me to kill him dead up in this piece. Angry frustrations I shall release, cause I'm about to let loose the beast. Ha! Hear ye, all you asshole MCs. It's time to throw a party for it's the doomsday. If you need a Captain Ass Crack, if you want protection, play the rear. No man in this world I fear. My sound beats down for your protection. I advise you wear headgear. I spill the beans on Bruce Wayne, known as Batman. Ain't no crusader, just your average white man. Who me? I'm Black Man. More superhero than Letterman. I come equipped with joints like these to be the shit, removing the S to the back, and somehow I still make hits. Don't you ever around, I leave you thinking like the space between an asshole and clitoris on a 50 homeless woman. No, ain't that some shit? You bite from many styles, it's not hard to believe. Your captain's Alibaba and you, one of the 40 thieves, trying mocking, trying to reach my levels like peas when storm creates obese monstrous mechanisms like this. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. There is no competition. Competition is none. God bless the child who sparks it off like the sun. Ha! You don't understand. I be black man, changing like a chameleon. I worth every bit of 6 million. MC rotisserie, they call me the colonel. From spirit, the six spice that brings about death, downfalls, and funerals. I do you stunt MCs like an evil with my evil. Ask my lord, he broke the mold and made me the unbeatable. I am the shepherd when whining, bringing silence to the lambs. Clarice, with father beans in the nice candy, crumbling kingdoms that have the rulers resort to ruling shanties. Bringing Jerusalem in the twos, I'm Noah. In the ring, I do him Apollo Creed, Ivan, drag off the Balboa, constricting rhymes around neck, stopping breath, foot on neck. He can't breathe, Pierre, bring on tombstones and soft soil. Be all you can be, it ain't much. Ask any GI, I'm the builder, gets them caught up in the clutch. There's no survivors when they fuck around with the do or diver. Oh my God, Rizzo Rizakin is the live wire. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because of no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. There is no competition. Competition is none. God bless the child who sparks it off like the sun. I clash like the Titan, took him harder than the Kraken. Stole by the head of Medusa. Beat this maneuver. Styles of brains of challenges like the industrial Hoover. I get them open like butt cheeks on a porno freak. Have them screaming something terrible like sorority grease. I be the greatest killer of all time. These mustache getting about to leave him KO on couch longer than Rip Van Winkle. With a flash, furious tongue that clashes, clay like Cassius Hinkle. I land on them seas like abandoned islands, sending out SOS, some old shit you ain't heard before. Leave the fifth mark, you're soft as Birdman. I hit homers and run like OJ, spilling a Bronco on the highway. Boy, you lying MCs sure are dandy, so I cross-pollinate to make you daffy lying pussy. Wallowing in a field of crabgrass ass rappers, tell them to run, oh my God. Here comes Kid Law. Go tell your mama.
This little old man, he wanna lick a tom-tom. He's got mad flavor, banana with a diggy he dum. Abdul is about to come. Feel the rhythm that I give him and the wisdom that I drop. You can't stop it, can't top it. Take a biscuit, sop it. It's ethereal, quite literal, more advanced than fiber optics. The truth that I flip may cause inflictions. I rip the script with conviction. I mean this. Alright, I grips the mic like the kind of fiendish. Malik A will all be super genius. It's science and mathematics that allow me to say this. Not an ego, let's say we go back to Uraeus. You us, Uraeus, flee the chaos and confusion. Stimulating the five senses is not a mere illusion. Love and wisdom is art, put it together like fusion. Soldiers poised us out to give a new world a contusion. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down on Helen from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of 6 gods in the mix. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down on Helen from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of 6 gods in the mix. Heretics and some critics, they say we rank first. We're not the baddest of the bad, nor the worst of the worst. We strive for some abandonment in harmony with the universe. But weathered, we're unmovable like Mount Kilimanjaro. Africans will laugh again, so I say no sorrow. We are the people of the day before yesterday. We are the people of the day after tomorrow. I have a dream someday that our youth will be walking down the streets, contemplating, nibbling on ginseng root, giving hell to those who aren't hard for sure, but for show. Pretending what you hadn't thought but said and didn't know. Claiming sets, throwing up gang signs, society's got you snared. What the hell is that sign language? For the spiritually impaired, I'm not a player play a fader. What goes around comes around, vengeance is mine, I catch you later. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I'm hailing from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of 6 gods in a mix. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I'm hailing from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of 6 gods in a mix. No man shall get the best of me, woman's the great test of me, the part of me that strives up and begins to pull up the rest of me. Conquering selfish, true manifest destiny, and good reflects this. As I become more mindful, godliness pierces the blindfold, and I take it to the 9 so you can't check this. I pumps courage to the chest when suckers come for test, and when they come for test, there's no need to press a 9. I've got to buck a sucker with great outflux of the mind. My clairvoyance is a product of mind sight, creating foresight instead of hindsight. My buoyancy is a reflection of my hardship. I've been through much, and I'm beyond death. My legacy is a reflection of my godship. I hold a tight grip until my last breath. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I'm hailing from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of 6 gods in the mix. No gimmicks, just a few turntable tricks, executed by DJ Superman, top notch. More vision than Blackwatch, he steps upon the heads of DJs like a quick game of hopscotch. Wherever the top drops, then we must begin with musical sustenance. True, that comes through the eye of the storm, though cosmic in fact. This child's tracks are produced in his humanoid form. We are the sum of none but one.
Yo, this go out to all my sisters, unappreciated or not, cause I just wanna let you know you got it going on, sister. Halik, I'll call you beacon cause your skin tone sandy. Intoxicating lips reminding alcoholic of brown brandy. Of the gallon in your love, many men dream of wallowing. But look at you and most brothers got a hard time swallowing. No need for blushing, I told them kids hushing. Tone it down a bit, Senorita was about to say something. A stealth bomber could have a hard time following your curves, and a minister wouldn't dare repeat the words of what I do to you. Performing tricks like Houdini, the freaks come out at night. I take you to the point where you hear voices whispering, coming to the light. Your walk is music when I'm looking at your grooves. Your tongue is lotion on my back and soothe. Sugar, let's make moves. I want you closer to my body than my epidermis, keeping me warmer than a thermos and causing flames like a furnace. I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones and my loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. To my sweet pecan Rican, you got it going on. To my caramel thunder, you got it going on. To my chocolate wonder, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. You're all I need. You got what I need. You're all I need. You got what I need. Indonesia, baby. Don't you let them call you weed. You're a lotus. Method put it straight. Sweet, you're all I need. Bow legs and kegs, soft but firm enough to hold eggs. During a 10K run, and you won't break one. I saw your ex-man, I mentioned your name. He said, Lord, being with you was the closest thing he had to his God. I asked him why'd he break it off, he couldn't handle your religion. You wanted doves and all he had to offer you was pigeon. You're soft-spoken, but you're well-represented. Your smile's a full moon on dark skin that becomes accented. I look at you and see stars from being dazed. Brothers ask to hit the brown sugar, cause my eyes is all glazed. I sit back for a minute, laugh and chuckle, cause thoughts of you gripping me like a palm has got me harder than a knuckle. Your love full blown, overshadowing like an eclipse. Your tongue is mother's milk between ebony lips. Watch them hips. I wipe my brow because sweat starts to dripping on your air of dairy sugar. I can hardly get a grip. Now I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones and my loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. To my sweet pecan Rican, you got it going on. To my caramel thunder, you got it going on. To my chocolate wonder, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. Yo, you got it going on. You got what I need. You're all I need. You got what I need. Check it out, y'all. Razia, your loving is crazy. You drain the most active men to be in couch potato lazy. His ways in the breeze like the island trees. Your length represents a strength on the power to the 10th. We get together and go on to the break of dawn. Ginseng and bananas enhance the way that I perform. Lukewarm whispers in my ear calm the savage storm. And every time you make me let off, it's like I'm being reborn. You blow up the spot and make it hotter than the Bahamas in hell. When you express yourself like the Rebel X. Man, she give me what I need, I mean. She my private free kick, my own personal skills. Don't get me wrong, she's all woman and no oh. But when it comes down to bedtime, she's just down for a little more than the money in the middle. And expresses her love for me in more ways than fruit combinations of Skittles. On her stomach behind her thighs, got me hung like men in cloth. Sometimes I smack her on the cheeks just to let her know who's boss. I call her quarter cause she's always got my back in any season and down for all reasons. Now I call you Miss Jones Jones because I got a Jones in my loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones in my loyons for you, sister. You got it going on. To my sweet pecan freakin', you got it going on. To my caramel thunder, you got it going on. To my chocolate wonder, you got it going on. You got it going on. You got it going on. You got what I need, need. You got what I need. To my sweet pecan freakin', you got it going on. To my caramel thunder, you got it going on. To my chocolate wonder, you got it going on. You got it going on. You got it going on. You got what I need. You got what I need. And if they ain't checking for you now, I guess you don't need them.
First verse, dedicated to the many mommies, that majesty in many shades. Na 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 na. Candescent cream, caramel coated, camel colored, autumn leaf, carol deep chocolate mocha, magnificently mahogany. Me, you, when can we hook up? Lord, you're too much, you're too much. Mommies don't impress me with the big paper. Just a bit of substance and a liquor flavor. Solid mind one time like Mrs. Sister Ava. Now what I see, what I want, what I get. With no regrets, no need to reach for the bleach. You're a natural brunette. Barbie becomes eclipse and lights of brown honey dims. Lustful lips, voluptuous hips that seem to sing black pride. Lord knows I've got no qualms with the fat backside. You're my salt, my earth, my new springtide. Give birth, say Mama Earth, you were the first to arrive. Friend lover, sweet candy, child bearer, mother, nanny, queen, elder granny, much love to Ma, Penny, send me. Na 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 na. My dear, I am here, you are here, together we have no fear, right? Na 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 na. My dear, I am here, you are here, together we have no fear, right? Just your average Saturday night, my eyes were in flight, caught upon this sister, not because she was wearing a few strands. She looked out of place, so I stepped to her face, or rather to her side. I've been peeping you since I arrived. Would you remove your blue contacts? To my surprise, she obliged, and I took it to her straight, not trying to inflate. I said, hey sis, when I gaze into the eyes, I catch a glimpse of your soul, and when I see into the eyes, I see into the skies, and when I see into the skies, I check heaven's window with a crescendo. You're no bimbo, I dig those pretty brown eyes on you, so please don't make it brown eyes blue. 1, 2, ooh, check it. This is for the record. Beauty is inherent. There's no need to get happy.
Oh, it's time to grab the last family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink. should I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on. Pour it.
Move your body.
Move. Move.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Family. Man, we made it through another evening of the Comedic New Year. We had Warrior Shamar, and we had Rakayla on last night. They did an excellent job, and then we went into the private room and we viewed The Great and Mighty Walk, John Henry Clark. Man, oh man, oh man. And we had the discussion, and it was good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Always, Great Mighty Walk is a great documentary. If you have not seen it, is a story. Well, it ain't really is, because it's about John Henry Clark, but it covers his life a little bit at the beginning, but then he starts dropping jewels on African history, man. It's a powerful experience. If you never had an opportunity of actually being in the presence of a master scholar, a literal master scholar, you know what I'm saying? It's something to check out. Right now we in a time where the next John Henry Clark and the next phase of historical figures are being made, and in 20 to 30 years, you know what I'm saying, they will be talking about what they did right during this time, family. And the question is, what are you doing during this time, right? Because I'm working, I'm repping the brand. You know what I'm saying? We doing the Daily Toast. We lifting up those ancestors every day. And one of the things that I'm noticing is that the reparations discussion is flowing now. I'm hearing it from more celebrities. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing about it, and you know I can have complaints, but I want to give a round of applause. Where are you, Spreaker? Anime, where you at, girl? We done moved. I done lost placement of everything. Where is Anime? Have you seen her? Anybody seen Anime? Kwame, you got Anime over there, man? Anime. We want to give. So the spiritual crowd come out. So we want to give, you know, the artists and other people who are coming around and having a discussion about reparations, you know, but now it's time for us to do what we need to do. It's time for us to get people focused, right? T.I. doing his thing. Ice Cube putting out his plan. Roland Martin say he working on his plan. We got a lot of people coming out now, you know what I'm saying, to focus in, right? We don't need, this is just my opinion, we don't need to be hitting the top. My fault. We don't need to be hitting. If we shoot, we need to shoot for the top. And we need to be going after government for reparations, not companies. See, when you go for companies, and the companies will, you know, they will possibly give something, but it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. We need to go for the top because it was the governments that made a lot of the money and made a lot of this stuff possible, right? And the government being the top dog is going to make all the other dogs in the pack pay. So while we got this energy going, we just need to get it focused on what it need to be focused on. We need to focus our efforts on the governments. And those in France need to go and get France. Those in England need to get England. Those in Brazil need to get Brazil. Those in the Caribbean need to get those countries that colonize those places, and those in the United States, also known as ADOS, need to get the United States government. We got them on the ropes, family. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how it was coming, but I knew it was coming. We sitting up here, we call on these ancestors every day, family. Call on these ancestors every day. So the fact of the matter is that we knew something was going to happen. Those of us that's serious daily toasters, right? We knew something was coming. Didn't know exactly what, but it's here. So now what we have to start doing is framing our discussions and framing our organizations and getting them geared towards getting what is owed to us. Shouts out to Mama Margarita. I see you. You must have not got my text last night. I sent you the text. It was a little bit late, though. I sent you the text so that you could have got into the John Henry Clark discussion last night. It was pretty good, but the movie is almost 2 hours long. So afterwards, people was yawning and stuff, and so you just missed the movie. You ain't really, we could have further discussion, and we can have further discussion on the show, possibly. We have something going on with Comedic New Year tonight. Let me go on and see if I can find that real quick so that I go share that with the fam. See, go to my Facebook page.
got a lot. Oh. Huh. Did you? Oh. Daily Toast. Oh, okay, cool. They posted up Daily Toast yesterday. Oh, it's posting on? Oh, man. Oh, God, I forgot. Oh, man, so it's going to be, I'm going to have to go through and clean this out. All right. And every time it dropped, it posted up. Good God Almighty. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, so I'm going to have to do something here. I'm going to have to fix this. Because DigiTV popped up 15 times. Okay. I'm looking for the schedule for all right, hold on. At least there we go. So today on Ujima August 5th, we will be at the Kwanzaa Playground making your own story for toddlers and youth from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. So me and the handy dandy camera is gonna be out doing it. I go to bed with the hens and get up with the roosters. Uh-oh. She said she go to bed with the hens and get up with the roosters. I could dig it. All right, but so family, we about to do this toast. Because once again, I woke up late. I did an experiment last night. I stopped by the farmer's market. And y'all know, those for the last 2 years after I got off my fast, I would always be fiending pickled eggs. So I didn't make none for myself this year. I got some from a farmer's market. And this one was pickled with habanero, right? Yeah. And I got spicy beets. And I just happened to come home and my mom made me a salad, right? I had a salad waiting for me. So I was like, oh, man. So I took the beets, threw them in there, took the pickled eggs, threw some in there, threw some apple cider vinegar. I ain't had enough ambrosia to just, I might got some over there. But, I ain't had no ambrosia vinegar to put on there, and some olive oil, and went to town. But now my stomach is going to town. It's cleaning me out. All right, but hey, let's get this toast popping. Here we go. The last little bit of this is the tea mix. This is the green tea and the JLA. I got to start brewing. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to go and call these people about this honey today and order me. I think I'm going to order I'm going to order some honey. That raw, unpasteurized honey straight from the bee. Right? Get it popping off. Let's go on and do this. Let's do this pour real quick. Let me put on our our new Daily Toaster screen. Now, I'm still working on putting the scenes together, family, and I got to do that in my spare time. So please bear with me. All right? Please bear with me. I have to I'm trying to put it together as we move so that I can make sure I get y'all some quality stuff. As you notice, we doing a lot more videos. We are streaming at 720p at 30 frames per second. And I don't think I need to go to 60. I could try to push it to 60, but I'm not going I could. But I'm not going to try to push it to 60 because we ain't doing a lot of action. So, y'all going to catch everything. My fingers ain't moving. I'm not throwing my hands up. Please, bro, order me some real honey. Gracias. All right, you want the same size I got you last time? Mama Margarita, you want the same size I got you last time? Slow down on that honey, lady. Slow down on that honey. You just got some. Now slow down. But I'll get you some with my order. So I'll let you know. All right. That scared the hell out of me. I'm gonna be honest. I was scared for a second. All right, but anyway, let's go on and let's do this toast. First off, family, we want to lift up our glass to our creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up the creator. We lift up that creator and we say, are you ready? We say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on to our list of our ancestors. Man, what a blessing it is to be able to toast them on a daily basis. Right? We lift up our ancestors and we say, we don't say Ashe yet, we say their names. So I do my list. So let me be clear with those of you that are part of the Daily Toaster crew. If you're doing your own toast early in the morning like Brother Kwame already know this, you start off with your ancestors. I start the list off with my ancestors, and then I start adding the rest of the family's ancestors. Once you add your ancestors to our list, you know what I'm saying? You fam. We fam. We pouring together. It's sort of like I envision our ancestors eating together at a giant table, like a ancestral festival. You know what I'm saying? Eating together and looking upon us and looking out for us as a group. Looking out for us. Working on our behalf. So by all means, if you have ancestors, honor the ancestors that you want to add to our list by all means. And also, when you add an ancestor to the list, you don't have to put all of the ancestors because some ancestors, some people might not deserve to be poured for. Just saying, you know. So you don't have to put everybody down on the list. You just pour for those ones that you have those pleasant memories about, those memories of assistance, those great memories, right? So here we go. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert the Tex, Andy Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Christopher, Fanny, Gasson, Lena, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallar, Montague Pimenel, No More Expat, Rob Malik Kapoor, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamau, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Anders Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley and the Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Natalie Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Chris Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinneman, Virginia Rogers, Rem J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Cameron Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kelly D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jeannie Clayburg, B.D. Sarah Welly, Vita Farmer, Augusta Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Flores M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler-Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankston, Mary Marshall, Peter Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Farmer, May Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, May Moreland. Oh, I lost the rhythm. May Moreland. Oh, lost the rhythm. May Moreland. Hold on. Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S. Johnson, Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Haley Best, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinera, Dan Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Allen Ohio, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Jenny Mayonnaise, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, These Waters, DePretis Hines, Inez Bostic, and the Bostic, Winifred Scannelberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans, Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brownlee, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jessica Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, Uncle Buki, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt, Word the First, Stace Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Aaron McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amita Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Jeannie Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harrington McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno, Baby Hatch, has seen Mally Miller, Howsey Hashtag Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, Willie Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, May Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Manella, Albert Molly, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Arlington Houston, Lud Oz, Elijah Oz, Jerome Oz, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Oz, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Barnes, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Lattis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Dan Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easy, Jabez McCormick, Robert Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lord Fernandez, Jack and the Brothers, Reginald Albert, Mazarine Colford, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Grace, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Benny Ferguson, William Ferguson, and Shelby McClendon. We also have those that are in the Black Book. We have Joella Giles, James Carswell. We got Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Poor, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damien Top, Christina Banks, Justice Bingham Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCure, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Summer Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sally Garner, Milton Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mrs. Thornton, also known as Mr. Thornton. We got Johanna, Jasonda Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Wine Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamila Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Grace, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cope, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Dar, Saber Winston, Chris Kenny, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanita Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavana Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesling, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona, Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Vera and Reese Fisher, Jerry Jossa McCallop, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba. We got Donald Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, and Ira Branson. We lift up our glass. We salute all of our ancestors. And we lift them up and we say, Ashe. From there, family, y'all know where we going. We going to the present moment. We are in the present moment. This is our time. This is our power, right? This is our opportunity to change the world and leave our mark on the world. And I get so excited when oh my God, this is our time, family. Everybody say, this is our time. This is our time. This is our time, right? And the question is, what are we doing with our time? What are we doing with it, right? Are we building? Are we building institutions that can go and support and protect our children? Institutions not only provide support, but they also provide protection, right? A tribe is an institution. It's a group of families that come together. It's an institution, right? A village is an institution. These are institutions that we have. We didn't have the legal lease stuff behind it, but basically these things are institutions. The holidays and the celebrations are institutions. And we need to start really looking at their entities, their energy that we are able to tap into, that we are able to use, and we are able to build. Family, in this moment, I beg of you, please, in your moment, because you are constantly in the moment until you're no longer in the moment. When you're no longer in the moment, guess what you become? Become an ancestor. So we are consistently in a moment. The question that I want you to wrestle with today is, what are you doing with your moments? Are you contributing to the future? Are you contributing? Are you building? Or are you destroying? Or are you wasting? Which is even which may be the worst one. Are you wasting your moment? So, as I do every day, I ask you to open up your reticular formation, activate it, because it's always on, but activate it consciously and guide it. He said, can't help you, bro. Can't help me with what? What'd I do? All right. I don't know. All right, but got to explain that a little bit. But let's go and let's look at opening up our reticular formations, and we're gonna form. And what we're gonna do? What is Twitch acting up on you? Because right now it says that you're coming through on YouTube. So is Twitch acting up? But anyway, back to the moment. I open up your reticular formation, right? The principle that we are hunting today is Ujima. Focusing on Ujima. And today is Ujima. And those that don't understand or know why we call it Ujima, you need to go to freegnjecourse.com. That's free gnjecourse.com. Check us out. You know what I'm saying? Become part of the tribe. Now, also, we explain why we call the days of the week what we call them. Like today is Ujima. But for those that don't speak the language, those that don't speak the language. Today is Ujima, and Ujima means collective work and responsibility. The modic principle today is righteousness. The M7 today is respect. The color is blue, as you can see by the shirt. We got a new Gye-Nyame store coming out, so y'all be on the lookout. Vibration is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwaku. Female name is Akua. So we lift up our glass to the present moment. Right now, we lift it up and we say, Ashe. When you lift it up, you're making a pledge to handle your business in the moment. From there, family, move to our future generations. We lift up our glass, we toast our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Because we always were, we always will be. Especially if we handling our business in the moment. How we handle our business in the moment kind of reflects how we will exist in the future. Just to let you know. So we lift up our glass, we say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? We go to all of our relations, and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, family, we move to that selfish toast. What is it that you need right now to move to where you need to be? To move to who you need to be. In this moment. In this moment. My oldest son is Kwaku. Okay. Lift up our glass. And we toast. From there, family, we move to that tribe. We're going to lift up our tribe. Family, lift up your tribe. What tribe you in? Right? I'm saying tribe up. Tribe up, fam. Tribe up, right? Find you a group of families. You know what I'm saying? A group of individuals that you going to build with. Y'all can do some serious work together. Right? And then your tribe. Right? And somebody else's tribe and other people's tribes come together and y'all form a village. Or you can do like we doing right now. Gye-Nyame joined Tawi village. You understand what I'm saying? You build, we build. You ain't got to recreate the wheel. A lot of us trying to recreate the wheel. So lift up your tribe. And we say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Very simple. Very simple. We go from here to the most magnificent, the most marvelous, the most uplifting, outstanding, and the most beautiful individual out there right now. I'm lifting up my glass to you. And with that, we say Ashe. 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 Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Hold on, let me take a sip. Hot damn. All right. I need some new ambrosia in my life. I need some new ambrosia in my life. Brother Kwame, I'll send you my niece's contact number so you can send her the link for the, oh my God. All right, so somebody gonna have to be out at the park filming tonight because Kwame's niece is going on at 7 p.m., so I need to be here. All right, Kwame, we're gonna have to talk. I'm gonna be here, but I want to make sure that somebody's catching some of the stuff out at the park. So, all right, let's see. Oh yeah, I got some more transitions. I got more transitions. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I got more transitions. All right. Let's go to the news scene because I'm gonna go through the news. I'm sorry, I'm not opening up the lines this morning, but we will have more time. Because now, let me tell you. Let me give you my excuse for that one. Y'all ready? Y'all ain't ready. Let me give you the excuse for why I'm not opening up the lines this morning. So, Brother Hatim, being Brother Hatim, I was managing the call last night. And y'all ready for this? I was managing the call last night. So in order to manage the call, I had to in order to manage the call, I had to. In order to manage the call, let me just say, in order to manage the call, I had to. Hold on for a second. All right, I want to make sure it works right. Hold on. Let me fix something real quick. Oh, I don't fix that there. Where I fix that at? Hold on. All right. Oh, the bottom three. Yeah, I don't want that making noise, but I need the blocks to go on and do their thing. Let's make the blocks do their thing. I need them to make their sound. I like that sound. All right. But anyway. Well, in order for me to be able to do the show last night, I had to turn my phone off. And I had to turn my phone off last night. Or at least turn the volume down, because I couldn't be in the conversation. And monitor it on the screen and have my phone on at the same time, because it'll mess it up. So I was like, oh. So I had to go on and make some changes. And that's what I did. So I turned my phone down, but I never turned it back up. So I was sleeping good. I was having dreams about capoeira last night. That was very interesting. Daily Toast Reparations now, which is the piece, and one of the reasons I put it up here, because some of the stuff popped up. So we had Lloyd's of London to pay for its shameful sins in the Atlantic slave trade, business insurance. Now, I want to go through this real quick. This came to my attention this morning because T.I. wrote them a letter. And I think by this he wants a response from Lloyd's of London. But I just wanted to read, because I want y'all to see how our struggle, how what we're doing will be overshadowed if we are not careful. If we are not careful. So I want y'all to, let's just look at some of this language real quick. Lloyd's of London insurance market has apologized for its shameful role in the 18th and 19th century. No, we don't want no notifications. Shameful role in the 18th, 19th century Atlantic slave trade, and has agreed to fund charities and organizations promoting opportunity for black and ethnic minorities groups. So we have a tragedy. Come on, Digo, where you at? Why you tripping? Oh, Digo. Let's turn on Digo real quick. Good God. Digo, now usually you popping up in my scene, fucking up my shit. Oh, Digo, how you gonna play me? How they gonna play us, y'all? Blacks and ethnics. Let's see if it's on now. There you go. About 17 million African men, women, and children were torn from their homes and shackled into one of the world's most brutal globalized trades between the 15th and 19th century. Many died in merciless conditions. We are sorry for the role played by Lloyd's market in the 18th and 19th century slave trade, an appalling and shameful period of English history, as well as our own. All right, I hear you, but let's talk about the repair. Once you admit there's a damage, there has to be a repair. And repair is, I think, the root word of reparations. Recent events have shown a spotlight on the inequality that black people. Now I want y'all to watch. I want you to watch the transition. Watch the transition. Walk with me. All right, we're gonna walk. So we're gonna highlight us in blue. Have experienced over many years a result of systematic and structural racism that has existed in many aspects of society and unleashed difficult conversations that were long overdue. The world's leading commercial insurance market, Lloyd's, which started life in Edward Lloyd's Coffee House in 1688, is where complex insurance contracts ranging from catastrophe to events cancellations are agreed and underwritten. Lloyd grew to dominate the shipping insurance market, a key element of Europe's global scramble for empire. Treasure and slaves, who were generally in the 18th century included in insurance policies in the general rate for ship cargo. Lloyd said it would invest in programs to attract black and Hold on. Now I want you to see how it moves. See, because now, of course, we're not opposed to Lloyd's finding talent, but how is it that you address a wrong that directly happened to a certain group and you start expanding it? See, this has been part of our history, where issues that deal directly with us will be extended to other people rather than being specific. And what we need to be is focused. This is what I'm saying. When we talk about reparations now. We can't allow other groups to start elbowing their way into our shit. We will help you, but help us. See, we help people and then want something afterwards, right? But when it comes to helping us, it's always they have to get something immediately. Fuck that when it comes to reparations. Fuck that. Like I said on my video yesterday, which y'all ain't seen yet because I ain't finished cutting it up. But, like, for example, I am not opposed to the UBI, Universal Basic Income. I'm not opposed to that. But I am opposed to the order of UBI. Because UBI would do nothing but increase the wealth gap if it's applied before reparations. Reparations have to be a key point. Those of us that have white friends, those of us that have black friends that are involved with the movement, one of the first things that you need to start really having discussion about or asking questions about is, how do you feel about reparations? If you really want to know how serious somebody is about black struggle, about what black folks are going through, is how do you feel about reparations? And when they start saying shit like, well, I believe the Native Americans should get it first. Nah, can't fuck with you. I believe that all people, I can't fuck with you. I'm not asking you about all people. I'm not asking you about Native. I'm asking you a specific question. And why, when it comes to us, can't people deal with the specifics of what we went through and what we're going through? So you're going to use me and my people, me and my group, to adjust everything else for everybody else. No, you adjust and you fix for us. Now, if other people benefit after you become specific, I have no problem with it. We have no problem with it. But there's a problem when you can't be specific when you're dealing with us. And this is the issue. And this is one of the reasons I'm saying that we shouldn't worry about the Lords of London. You know, Brother T.I., do your thing though, right? Because like I said, we need to hit this from as many different angles as possible. I don't agree with everybody all the time and stuff like that. I'm saying, T.I., do your goddamn thing. Do your thing. Just, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're serious about this, you're going to stumble into some real information that's going to really, really help you out. All right? I'm just glad it's getting out there. I'm glad the conversation is being had. Right? Now, but this is where I want to go. I want to go to this boy right here. This boy right here. Tom Cotton says reports he calls slavery a necessary evil are the definition of fake news. So let's go to the article. One of the articles where they talk what Tom Cotton's necessary evil comment says about America. See, because I want to be very clear. The fact of the matter is, whether it offends you or it does not offend you, in order for America to move through the economic pecking order of West Asian powers in the way that it did, slavery was a necessary evil. And if a senator and if this country recognizes the fact that it was a necessary evil, and it is in fact, and it was in fact an evil, when can we start having a discussion about correcting it? Right? They don't give you time on any laws or any wrongs that you commit. Your ass is in court right away. Your black ass, along with mine, you don't get no time. You don't get no time to adjust yourself and all that. No. If it was a necessary evil, Tom Cotton, because listen, I'm not in disagreement with you, homie. If it was a necessary evil, first off, you admit that it was evil. Second off, you admit that it was necessary. Now I'm saying, where is the necessary justice? Where is the necessary righting of the wrong? Where is the necessary good that needs to flow from this country, from the people that you had to do wrong in order to get to where you was going? All right, family, I'm running late. I'm going to get up out of here. All right. I was mean to be done 20 minutes ago. But family, this is Brother High Tim. I want to thank you for taking the time and joining us. You know, we are here every. Wow, I don't got no sound. Why I have no sound on that? I got to figure that out. I'm going to figure that out. Let me figure that out. Let me see. All right. Well, anyway. All right, because I'm supposed to get sound on that, but I don't hear it. Do y'all hear sound? But anyway, this is Brother Tim. I want to thank you for joining us on Gye-Nyame Journey. It was a great day for me. Well, the day ain't even started, but we're going to have a great day, and I hope to see y'all soon. All right, family. Y'all see me in the background there, right? Brother, how you there hooked up the TV? Thank you very much. All right, we out.
Stop! Something tells me to kill him dead up in this piece. Angry frustrations I shall release, cause I'm about to let loose the beast. Ha! Hear ye, all you asshole MCs.